Alright, so this is one windy place, but we are at Three Rivers petroglyph site, and I just paid. It was $7 to get in for a day to have a car parked. I'm trying to cover the microphone, but you can see we're in the middle of nowhere. No dogs allowed on trail. It's just the beginning. So there are a bunch of petroglyphs on all the rocks. You can kind of see some people right here. And the rocks, they go all along this ridge. Rattlesnakes, use caution while walking around rocks. Uphill we go. Man, I'd love to look for artifacts here, but you know, it's a state park. Definitely don't want to do that here. But really nice scenery. I mean, you know, there's a giant mountain range behind me. We're in the middle of nowhere. Well, I'm already seeing a bunch of them. That is awesome. You can see the top layer of the rock is actually cracking. I'm just kind of walking through, and they are all over the place. We're not even up there yet. Right there in the center. I see that drawing a lot. It's a line or three lines with dots placed. It kind of looks like eyes. Well, there's some kind of millipede, either like it molted or it's dead, but that is like the outer shell of it. Interesting. Here's some kind of bug. I'm not sure what kind of bug that is, or something. I'm not sure what it is. And that one looks like a birthday cake. I know it's not a birthday cake, but it looks like one. There's a pretty cool one there. That one's really well done. Every rock up here. This is right at the end of this ridge, and that's the outlook. There's a big one. Another one of those suns. You can't really see it, but it's over there. A lot of that sun pattern, which makes sense. There. It's unreal, guys. I just don't even know how to film this. I mean, pretty much every rock on this outcrop, and I'm assuming way over that way, it's all painted. I will say this trail is a little bit of a decent hike, you know. If you have a harder time walking, this is a little tricky walking for sure. I mean, I almost tripped. Once again, they are all over the place. If you can even hear me, White Sands National Park is right there. You can see the white sand. But yeah, pretty cool. There's a nice range of them right here. We've got it. Kind of looks like a telephone pole. Wind's getting bad. Looks like a telephone pole with like eyes on top of it. Down there we've got like a, you can see it dead center of the camera. It's like a goat. I don't know what it is. It's interesting though. We're still not far along. So what I'm gonna do is, look, they're literally everywhere. I mean, I'm gonna take the time to really just kind of browse, you know, because if I spend the time taking a bunch of pictures, I really didn't get to enjoy them. So, oh, there's a foot right center of the camera, not this big one, but the rock past it. That's pretty cool. Looks like a coyote or something was chipped off of there, off that one. If only I wasn't across the entire US from here, you know. I go here all the time. Not long after I just filmed, I walked past this one. Can't talk, it's so cold up here. I seen this one. It looks like a staircase. Ignore all the scratches, that's from people drawing. Not super old people. But I thought that one was pretty cool. I'm not sure what it truly is, nor do I know what most of them truly are, but I guess that's why it is art. Even though it's old art, it still makes you think. I wish I could just stay up here for like a week, just sit up here. Right there's a big eagle head. It's really amazing. And you know, just to get that picture, There's one. That looks like a ladder. And I just find it very, very cool. I'm assuming that symbol, the circular symbol with the little circles around it, I'm assuming that's to do with the sun. Since this is an outcrop, they would sit here, and most of the time the sun would be right there, or somewhere out in this very open, vast area. And I'm assuming that's what that circle is. I may be completely wrong. They probably know what it means, so I'll have to look it up. But I just find it extremely cool that they were sitting up here enjoying the view and the sun, just like I am right now. We're walking up to this one. This looks amazing. I'm assuming this is like a armadillo, or not an armadillo, like a ram, something like that. The back kind of looks like a turtle armadillo, and the head looks like an armadillo mixed with a ram. I'm not really sure on this one, but it's still super amazing. Really cool. We just hit a nice little zone of them here. That looks like Mr. Pringles. There's another one of those. There's another one above it. That is definitely a sun. We're gonna crawl up here. Like I said, it's a little difficult getting through here. Wow. Here's some more. My shadow keeps getting in the way. There's more. Well, I just ran from down there to here. A lot more up here. There's like a little quail or something there. Some spirals. Over here's a face. This is the first face I've seen. It's pretty interesting. I'm just sitting up here. It's a big steep drop off there. That one down there, it's like a Roadrunner head. I think someone modern did that. It just looks too new. But there's all kinds. I'm avoiding stepping on them. They're right around my feet here. Well, I better turn around. We're pretty far up. I can see dust devils in the distance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's countless dust devils right now. But I'm up here. There's drawings all over. The trail goes to that one, but I don't have enough time to get over to that one today. We got a lot to do. So I'm gonna start walking back, but I'm not gonna go too fast. I wanna look at some more drawings. So we're at the Three Rivers Trading Post. Right there's the road to get to the petroglyphs. Here it is. I just got a necklace with a pendant on it, and I got a ring. Here's the ring I got. Some coyotes. Pretty cool. I've never seen one like that. We got Bigfoot right here. Check out Bigfoot. Oh, he's chilling. I'll have to show you guys the pendant, or you'll probably see it in the video. We'll do it that way. Not sure where we're heading now. We might be going to the pistachio place. Alright guys, there's a giant pistachio. This was not in the plan of driving, but it was like 10 minutes out of the way, so we stopped at McGinn's Pistachioland. Guys, it is giant in here. You guys can see over the side. I'm thinking about getting these incense. I love incense. It was a little busy in there, so I didn't film much. A lot of kids and stuff. I don't want to put them on YouTube. But there is the pistachio. Like I said, I didn't even know this was here. We're just driving by, so we stopped. But I am having ice cream, actually. I haven't had ice cream in like a year and 4 months. So pistachio is one of my favorites. I figured I'm all the way in New Mexico, so I better try it because it's homemade here. So, all right. You can see all the trees, kind of, past the vehicles. They have like a tour bus. It's not here now, but they've got a tour bus you can take, and it shows you all the trees. But you can see the mountain range. Here's my necklace. I don't know if you guys can see it well or not, but yep, New Mexico.